Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James and welcome back to the Calamity mod. So in today's episode, I feel like I've got a good one coming on, right? I feel like we've got a good episode in the works because I was reading through all of the comments last night and I feel like I've come to a conclusion on what accessories we're using now and how we're going to take down these final two bosses that have been getting in my way. So I've got a bit of a promise for you guys today. If we lose to these two bosses again, I won't show it. I won't show the footage. We'll just skip past it and we'll move on with the episode so you guys don't have to see another failure. So if you see the boss fight, then you know at the end I'm going to win, right? So spoiler alert, but also just know that your time is not wasted today because I have done some things to prepare. So one of the things I did was off camera, I did the Martian Madness event, because I knew that it was unchanged in Calamity, but it did have some new drops. So I saved all of the things which I think are new drops. Well, they're not new drops, but they are drops that can be used later on. So I'm going to show you them all now and show you what they do. Because obviously I didn't think you guys would want to see it because we did an event episode yesterday. So this is one thing. It's called the Laudanblum. Reduces the amount of stress damage you take by 4. Having more than 500 stress boosts your damage and critical strike chance by 6%, defense by 8, and a max movement speed and acceleration by 5%. And it makes you immune to the horror debuff. So that's really cool. I mean, the horror debuff was something that we got only during that event. It was pretty mad. So, you know, hopefully we don't get that during our Moonlord fight. Because if we got it during the Moonlord fight, this might be essential. So that's why I've saved it. And then we also got a Xenostaff. I just kind of kept that. I'll delete that. Right, this is called the Nullification Pistol. It's 162 range damage. That's obviously because we're not wearing any ranger armor. But this is cool, right? It fires a fast null bullet that distorts an NPC stats. And it uses your life as ammunition. So your ammunition is literally your life. So you have to use this one sparingly. Not gonna lie, the sound effect for it is really bad. I'm going to be honest, it doesn't match up with the gun in the slightest, so I think maybe that one needs a little bit of a rework, but thankfully we're not using that today because we are not a ranger, but I wanted to show it off anyway. And then this was a new weapon that you get in Calamity, and then this one is an old one that is now a material. I couldn't remember if it was a material in 1.3, so what I did was I saved it, and I think we can discover it together today. So this goes into the Alpha Ray. So, galactical singularities. So, this is something you can make real soon. 198 magical damage. Disintegrates everything. Right-click to change modes. So, this is what it looks like now. It's alright. I mean, the DPS is not, you know, amazing. So, that's the DPS. So, it's leveling out about 1,800. But the laser machine gun, obviously, if you can hit every shot on this, can go a lot higher, but that all depends on what you're doing with it. But this is now a material, and it turns into the Nano Purge. Sounds really cool, right? The Nano Purge, and that's also a material. So cool things. So I did do it off camera, like I said, because I thought you guys might find it a little bit boring. I know how Calamity fans are when we do vanilla content. You guys want the modded content, and I get that. I do get that, so I've been trying to cut it a little bit out. So, one last thing to talk about is our accessories. So, it was kind of voted upon you guys that we would move over from the Bloody Worm Scarf, which was the red version of this, to the Sigil of Calamitous. Now, I made this off camera, because once again, this is kind of like a very... It's a bit of a boring crafting recipe. I'll go over it. Charmer Myths, Sorcerer's Emblem, Crystal Shards, Ashes of Calamity, Core of Chaos, Spell Tome, a Chaos Amulet, and some Unholy Water. So, it was a bit of a pain to farm that all out, so I decided to just skip that, and I did record it, but I just skipped it out, because I do that. I do that occasionally. So, here's what it does. 15% increased magical damage, 10% increased magical crit chance, and 15% decreased mana usage, plus 100 maximum mana. And it also gives increased life regeneration and reveals treasure locations. So you can't really go wrong with that, in all honesty, can you? That is actually really, really good. And there was one more thing. So we actually got some really good comments, by the way. I've just got to go over some of these. So I got a Discord message, which I don't usually use Discord, so maybe don't try and message me on there just in future, people. But I got this Discord message that was like, oh, you know when there's a big, you know, kind of typhoon going like this during Duke Fish Run, instead of trying to fly over it, go under it. That makes a lot of sense. I've never really thought to do that. They were like, yeah, if you go under it, you're more likely to miss out on it. So that's cool. And then, other than that, we got another comment from Purple Necromancer about stacking damage reduction. You can only stack it to 50%. So I thought that was really interesting. Right, we're gonna have to do this boss right now, aren't we? Because obviously we're gonna have to do the new updated version because otherwise it's gonna trigger during the Duke Fish Run event, and I don't want that. Okay, let's see how our new setup is doing with this new thing. Okay, come here, Siren. Where you going, Siren? Get close. So I have tried to do this once before, and I died. You know, we've already done the actual Siren event. The Leviathan fight, rather. But this is the updated one. You know what? I'm going to swap over this, because this is getting a bit of a pain to kill. Right, there's the Leviathan. I don't even know how the Leviathan does damage to you, you know. It's so giant. Like, I don't get how it works. Like, does it do damage just by being near you, or when you are inside of that giant NPC frame? How does it work? What's the hitbox like on this thing? I genuinely have no clue. Okay, let's keep circling around it. We're just testing out our new accessories here, and I'm pretty happy. I feel like the Sigil of Calamitous was a really good one. I'm pretty sure that... I might misquote this, but I'm pretty sure Purple Necromancer suggested that to me like weeks ago, that I should start working on that. I might be wrong. Purple Necromancer leaves the best comments, not gonna lie. So I usually try and take his advice when I can see it, but he leaves so much, I often forget. I won't lie. I have to circle, you can filter comments now, so you can, oh my god, that one's still hard. You can search comments now based on the people who leave them, so that's what I always do. I always look back and see what he's been recommending. Alright, that was really hard, not gonna lie. Completely got whooped there. So they really have buffed bosses. As we all know... Oh, what was it? Oh, that was it! Blood Orange! There we go, I was meant to make a Blood Orange. I'm kind of glad I came back now. A Blood Orange, there we go. So you've done its blur. Gives you extra 50 life. Oh my god, as if I almost forgot that. Right, Shining Stone, shine us up. Oh, there we go. And it's now an orange health bar. Right, yeah. So, we get lots of advice from lots of people. It's all really good. It's hard to talk today. I got too much stuff on the brain. Too much stuff I want to get done. When I prepare for episodes, this is how it goes. Oh, there was one last thing. So, thank you to everybody who bought a t-shirt. They are now gone. They'll be gone for, I don't know how long, they'll be gone for a really, really long time. They were kind of exclusive. If you guys are wondering, the Chippy signature shirt sold way more in the end than the Chippy's couch. So I really appreciate that. That was my personal favorite design out of the two that I made. So thank you very much. All the profits from that will go to supporting the channel. So I really appreciate it. As you guys know, we don't have any donations set up. We don't have a Patreon. We have nothing. I rely 100% on AdSense. And so this was a really nice bonus. So I really thank you for that. You know, we haven't set up any kind of Patreon stuff, and I don't think I probably ever will. So, you know, so it's thanks to people like you who are buying t-shirts for helping us out with that. So thank you very, very much. All right? Okay. Buff up. So we got a great comment on Discord. Look at me, I'm getting so sidetracked. On how to beat Duke Fish Run, and I'm going to try and take their advice. It was like, if you see it coming right, double dash left. If you see it going left, double dash right. Hopefully I didn't say that backwards. Okay, our life's at full. So we have a lot more life than before. And we'll see what happens. Okay. Alright, so I'm turning the minimap off for now. And I'm going to put it back on later, okay? Okay, let's regen some mana. Right, this is third phase now. So it's about flying up and down. When to go up and down is a different one, apparently. Oh my god, look at this. I'm still... Look. I'm still terrible. Oh, I can't even do it. I can't, like... yeah. In my mind, that doesn't work. Do you know the whole... When you see it going right, going left? I can't think of the reactions fast enough. Alright, okay. We lost that one. You know what? I'm going to show that footage, because that was actually really good. We're just going to call that quits on that one. Screw that boss. That one's quits. Right? Oh, god. I'll show my death. So, screw that fight. Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you. Right. Well, considering all is kind of lost, I'm going to go straight to the lunatic cultist. Right? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go straight lunatic cultist. I saw that comment a lot, saying, why don't you just go straight lunatic cultist? Well, today I am. Because I'm kind of sick of losing to those two bosses. I don't know. I feel like as a mage, I'm rocking pretty good stuff as a mage. So, you know, maybe it'll be rebalanced soon. As you guys can see, though, quite clearly from the Leviathan fight, bosses are getting changed a lot in Calamity. So, you know, I might not be able to beat it today, but you know, in a week when it gets updated, maybe I might be able to. Who knows? Who knows? But then again, you can't rebalance Calamity around me, because I am not the best player. Do you get what I mean? Like, I'm pretty average, to be honest, as we all know. I've made it clear from day one that I am not amazing at the game. I literally start my Let's Play saying that, because I know the type of comments. Right. Awesome. Okay, let's give this a go. Right, let's see how we do against this one. Oh, I've already taken a bit of damage. Okay, lunatic cultist. Right, let's see what happens here. I've never seen it in revengence mode. I usually find this a pretty bad fight, just in general. I've died to it a few times in series before, admittedly. But that was usually when 1.3 was first coming out that I died a lot to it. It's moving around quite fast. Okay. Right, I did get the dragon. That's fine. Alright, I'm just using my mini-map here, because I really don't know where it's at. And I kind of wanted to use this weapon here. The only problem is I'm going to keep spawning in dragons, because obviously, with the Dust Bowl, I keep calling it, it's going to keep triggering that event. Alright, so I've got the horror at the minute. That's what I've got. I've got the horror event. The debuff. I still don't know exactly what it does, if I'm honest. There seems to be a little bit of confusion around stress. I tried reading the patch notes about stress, and to be honest, I read it and it didn't go in, so... What can you do, eh? Alright. This fight is going well, taking longer than expected. This is revengeance mode, obviously. Okay, I need some more mana. Let's regen all of that. Okay, here we go. I wonder if my homing weapons will go for the fake ones. I don't know if they do they? I don't feel like they do. Yeah, I'm interested to see how Revengeance mode is changing this. The dragon seems like it's got more health. But then again, maybe that's because my homing weapons take priority on the actual cultist itself. And I feel like I'm seeing way more duplicates during this fight. Like, it seems like there are a constant 4 duplicates. Oh my god, there's a lot of duplicates there. Yeah, so it makes it harder to spot which one's the fake ones. Little tip, by the way, guys. Look at the eyes, if you ever need to know. Right, where's my my loot? Oh, there we go. There's my loot. I've got some Ashes of Calamity as well there, so that's all good. I've got some Mel Blobs already. Sick. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the 2 pillars closest to my house. I'm going to do Vortex first, because these are the ones that I like doing these ones first. I mean, I should probably stack away some stuff. I should probably put down my Ancient Manipulator. I'll put this here. And we've got a bunch of fragments to collect now. And these fragments are going to be really, really useful, just in general. Okay, I don't know why that says that. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, thank God, right? So you see the bar at the bottom? The bar is counting down how many enemies I have to kill. That's so handy. I've always wanted that in Terraria. Like, I know that in the game, you know, in the vanilla base game, you look at the outline of the thing, you know, the outline of the pillar. But I've always found that to be a little annoying. So this is kind of nice. This is lagging out my game a lot, though. Can you guys see I'm all kind of spacey and floaty? Like usual, I'm beginning to lag in Terraria, which is weird, considering I have a very powerful computer. Just map. So for context, I use 64 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, and I'm using a 980 Ti. So, and an overclocked 5820K CPU. So it's pretty mad that I'm lagging during Terraria. But then again, I feel like mods are taking a bit of a toll. So who knows? Right, who knows? Okay. Alright. This is going really well. This actually makes filming the events really nice. I usually skip filming the events. As I'm sure most of you are aware, in most of my series, I'll usually do a big hissy fit about, you know, these events, because I don't enjoy them. So it's kind of nice to be kind of breezing through this one just fine. It kind of shows you about the balancing of the game. Like Lunatic Cultist was really easy, but Duke Fishron was really, really hard. So it kind of shows you that the balancing is just a little bit off. But that's cool. I'm kind of glad, because this event sucks. I hate the pillars. I love 1.3, hate pillars. And that's the truth. I just think they're very repetitive. And I think that if you die to the Moonlord, the fact that you have to go through 5, you know, so you have to go through 1 boss again and 4 mini bosses to get to the boss again. It's just such a chore. Although I know you can use the fragments. You know, you want to use those fragments to make weapons to make it easier for yourself the next time you do Moonlord, because clearly you couldn't beat it on the first go. Right, okay, cool. Got some fragments, my boy. Okay, and the reason I'm doing the 2 closest to my house right now is because I know that I can use the fragments from that to make some stuff, but I also know that I can clear the area in case I need to make an arena for the Moonlord, which I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided on an arena because I wasn't too sure on what I'd use in general, because there are so many combinations of stuff we can now make. Alright, so on to the solar pillars. These are going quite well. Wow, I never get this intensive kind of stuff. Terraria, you're getting intense. Maybe it's all the, maybe it's the... I don't know. I can't tell what it is. I couldn't tell whether it was the weapon or, like, whether it was, the rain that's doing it. The rain and the combination of the weapon. This is cool. This, honestly, this health bar makes it, you know, so much nicer to record. It really, really does. Alright, now... There are so many things we could make, like galactical singularities or whatever, that use all 4 fragments. They're going to be things that we'll do after Moonlord then, because obviously to do all 4, we'll have to have done Moonlord. And I don't know if I want to do a fake Moonlord fight where you basically spawn it and die and then start the whole process of the towers over again to farm them out. And then again, we do have to farm it at some point, but I'd rather have 2 Moonlord kills than 1 fake Moonlord kill. If we're going to be farming stuff at least. Because then, you know, you've got more stuff from the Moonlord, so you get more Luminite and stuff. And Luminite's going to be a big thing as well. Yeah. I usually do most of this farming completely off camera, though. Like, in all honesty, like, there are some things in Season 1 that require so much Luminite and fragments. I just used to just do it in bulk. And kind of go from there. So, I think that's what I'll do throughout Season 2 as well. So, like, this will be our only time showing it. And then after that, we'll farm off camera for multiple events in the future. In the future. Here I am, just talking about the the intricacies behind my editing. Look at me, how I structure stuff. But it's because this could be pretty daunting when you've got to repeatedly do it. And trust me, I know. I've probably done this event more than most. But Fury Forge messaged me a long time ago. And he agrees. He agrees. Showing this on camera is the worst. Let's take some buffs. Okay, our stress level. Look at the stress level. Real high. So what are we getting here? Blackout. Vision severely reduced. So it might be best in some of these events to stick on that little accessory. I don't know. But my character is mighty stressed. Right, so only 28 left on this one. Not bad stuff. You go through these really quick in modded. It's really, really nice. I hate doing them in vanilla when they're tough. It's just like repeatedly getting killed just because you need some fragments to make the weapon that will stop you repeatedly getting killed. It's not as satisfying. Not as satisfying. Right, 7 or 3 more enemies. It's not. It's really not many. Okay. Right, here we go. All right. Time to kill this off. Hey, that looked really cool. The way it kind of like went down a little bit. All right. Okay, I got all my fragments. Awesome. How many fragments did we get? 53. That's actually not bad. That's not bad for a pillar. What did I get in the other ones? I got... I don't really know. Oh, my stress is at full. Oh, I wonder what's going to happen. It seems like nothing, though. Alright, so I got 44 of the vortex. Right, now I've got to remember which one is... which one is mage? I always forget. Is it nebula? Or is it star? Oh, it's nebula. It's nebula. Right, let's go do the nebula pillars. And then we'll call it a day. And we'll look at some crafting recipes. A solar eclipse is happening. Oh, great. Awesome. I've done one of these recently, so I'll just skip that. There we go. Nice. I like having the cosmolight so much. Like, the cosmolight makes my day. But this reduced vision though, man. It is really reduced. So what's this? Heart attack. Reduces your damage by 30% during the day. And you are one with the dark. Reduces your damage by 30% during the day. You are one with the dark. Right, okay. So, like, here's my damage now. 135. Do this. It's 115. Oh my god. I don't get the stress thing. I don't get how the night would affect your stress levels. I feel like I'd be more stressed at night, wouldn't you? I don't know. Okay. Right, meld blobs. We're gonna need plenty of meld blobs. Meld blobs are used for a variety of stuff here, if I remember correctly. I like this event. I like the Stardust pillar the most, if I'm honest with myself. The Stardust one is great for me because you can farm it out real easy because there are those enemies that multiply. So you kill the dad, basically, wait for him to kind of have children, kill the children, split them up, and then after, like, it's the quickest one without a doubt. Oh my god, get off my head, brain sucker. Right, buff up again, and we're all good. So the final pillar will show at the start of next episode, and then that will begin the Moonlord fight. Because I was honestly really pumped to do those 2 bosses, but I feel like the way my character's gone, I feel like I'm pretty maxed out as a character, and if I can't do them, I don't know. I don't want to keep repeatedly dying. It's been 4 days now in the real world of not doing it, so, you know, I like quitting it. I do like quitting it. Ooh, okay. This event goes pretty quick. I like this one. This one's not too bad. It's honestly just the solar one I dislike the most. I feel like the solar one's the most annoying when you're playing vanilla. Actually, you know what? I actually remember I actually don't like this one as much because they teleport around. So it's annoying to kill them. Look at me, I'm so negative. Right, we'll do a little jump cut just to keep this episode flowing nice until we kill this final pillar. Alright, it's done. The pillar is complete. We're going to grab all of our fragments and go back. So, I feel like you guys are going to get a long episode here. Because what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to, oh my god, brain sucker, get off me, dude. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is, I'm actually going to, alright, what's happening to my character? Calm down. Oh my god, what is going on with my character right now? I really don't get it. Stress, man. Freaking me out. But yeah, we're going to get an extra long episode because I'm going to, what is going on with my character? Can you heal stress away? Okay, now it just oozed to the floor. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. What are you doing, game? I can't tell what's even happening here. Right, let's put the Landrum on for a second. See if that reduces my stress. Okay, it's definitely doing something. The game's all flickering out, though. Okay. Relax, character. Right, so we're going to do some crafting recipe stuff. And we're going to look at some fragmenty stuff. So, there are a lot of things to make. There are honestly a lot of things to make. So this one is... Right, this one is definitely mage. So let's have a little look at some stuff. So you got corrosive flask. Pretty cool. Something we can make just before the moonlight the Moon Lord fight happens. We got the astral bars, and this can make an ethereal. Oh god, what am I doing? What am I doing? Put this away. My character is just freaking out, dude. Oh my god, calm down, character. Okay, right. So you got this. Oh my god, this is hard to record because my character's being weird. Okay, what were we looking at? This ethereal core. Permanently increases your maximum mana by 100. So this is something that we can definitely do. This is something that we can work on immediately after Moonlord or before Moonlord, depending on how I do my farming. It's probably going to be after Moonlord. You got some dyes here. Some good stuff. Oh, wow. Oh, got to make that right now. The Arch... I can't even pronounce that one. So it uses our Gleaming Magnolia, which is, without a doubt, one of my favourite weapons. Arch, I'm a blah, blah, blah. Right, so it does 76 before, 172 now. It's damage, though. Oh, that's a little bit of a shame. Come here, let's reforge this one. Oh my god. Mystic, there you go, that's what we need. Mystic, okay. So it does 190 damage, very strong knockback, casts a beaming bolt that explodes into smaller homing bolts. Oh, it looks good as well. It actually looks really, really good. Look at that. That is nice. That is actually real good. Okay, cool. So we made a new weapon today. I'm pretty impressed with that. Right, and then with some of these other ones, it's a case of use the fragments to make something else. So, look, like galactical singularities, like you need all of them together. But there are some good ones here. I mean, I'm only playing mage for this first little bit anyway. You know, later on in the series, maybe we can take a look at some other stuff. But there are some good stuff here, like dragon fruit. Permanently increases your maximum life by 50. This is really cool. I don't have any of these feathers, I don't believe. But this is really cool indeed. So you're getting some good stuff here, right? Like this, the laser. The laser is something we could make right now. But I don't want to... Oh, it is magic. So I may as well make that now. I mean, we've got a heat ray and we've got the chlorophyte bars. Let's check around. Have we got a heat ray? Weapons, weapons, weapons. Have we got a heat ray? Let's see. Heat. Right, so we do have a heat ray. Where are you, though? Oh, do we have a heat ray? Or am I just being blind today? I'm probably being blind. Oh, there you go. There's the heat ray. Let's grab the chlorophyte. Chlorophyte. So let's make this one. Let's make the laser. Let's see. Laser. Okay, we're going to reforge this, though, just to try and get something better. So let's see here. Damaged, unpleasant, sluggish, demonic. I'll go with demonic, because to be honest, I'm not going to really get any better. Oh my god, look at that. Whoa. Okay, maybe that's a bit too OP. What do you guys think? Do you think this is a bit too OP? That is mad. This is madness. Come here, let me go over to an event and have a look at this. This seems crazy, though, to me. Sorry, guys, don't worry. We're really fast on Rudolph. Oh, wow. You guys are going to get a long episode today because we're looking at cool stuff right now. Oh, my God. I can't believe this. This is mad. All right, come on, Stardust. Come on, where's some enemies at? You guys ready for this? Pew! that is actually genuinely crazy. Look, you can't really show it off really well with this one, but that is actually just mad. Like, the damage on this is crazy. Alright, cool. Well, we're going to end today's episode here, guys. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all to everybody who purchased a t-shirt. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy it. It will, of course, be with you in, like, 2 weeks now that the campaign has ended. And thank you, because we sold an absolute bunch. We made a killing because we sold so many. It was great. So thank you all so much. I honestly really, really appreciate it. Like I say, we don't have the Patreon, so, you know, the sales of that really, really, really help me out. So thank you all very much. Right, have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.